Bitcoin and things like it is the equivalent of the red pill, okay? We are entering a completely world of uncharted water right now.
Have you made any investments in Bitcoin?
So, I mean, I personally own Bitcoin in my hedge fund, I own Bitcoin in my fund, I own Bitcoin in my private account. It is a huge deal. It's a huge, huge, huge deal. Because what you're talking about right now is for the next 3 to 5 years, an unbelievably better store of value. It is gold 2.0.
We've all heard the words Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, blockchain being tossed around more and more like it's nobody's business. But do you know how cryptocurrencies actually work? Without going too deep into the technical details, this video is an explanation on how Bitcoin works, simplified so that even a 5-year-old could understand it. This is Time to Improve.
Bitcoin is very volatile.
Imagine that you are sitting at a table, enjoying your lunch. A work colleague comes up to you with an orange in his hand and gives it to you. You now have 1 orange and he has 0. Pretty simple, right?
I think so.
The orange physically went from his hand to yours. Nobody needed to verify the transaction because you could both see exactly what happened. Your friend gave the fruit to you, and now you have full control over what to do with it. You can give the orange to someone else or eat it yourself. Now let's imagine the same scenario but with a digital orange. Things get a little bit more complicated because you don't know where the digital orange comes from. Maybe it's available for free online where billions of people can download it. How can we make sure that the orange being exchanged is the one and only orange like it was in our real life example? One solution is having a record of the transaction. One way of having a record is using a ledger. A book similar to ones used in accounting, where all transactions are recorded and a complete history is available. A digital version of such a ledger needs to be maintained and tracked by someone. This presents the question, what is there in place to stop someone writing in whatever they want on this ledger?
Please, tell me.
The answer is decentralization. The ledger does not belong to one person, nor does it exist in a centralized place like a central bank. The ledger is available for everyone and lives on everybody's computers. It has a record of all transactions that have happened and will record all future transactions as well. You can't cheat the system because if you tried, the ledger wouldn't sync up and your transaction would not be processed. What I just described is the Bitcoin protocol, and the oranges being traded are the Bitcoins. This is the solution to our problem. We can trade digital assets and verify exact amounts being exchanged without worrying about people cheating the system. It's like trading oranges, but doing it all online.
No more cheating.
With this technology, we have the ability to deal with any amounts or even fractions of oranges or Bitcoins. 100 million, 1 million, 0.1, 0.00001, it is completely up to you. With one click, I can send a small piece of an orange, so to speak, to someone on the other side of the world. With no middlemen to speak of, the process is completely decentralized and doesn't rely on any banks or financial institutions. This is one of the many reasons why Bitcoin's popularity is only growing. The price of a Bitcoin doesn't necessarily rely on any government's economic policy. Bitcoin has its own market, supply and demand. There are many cryptocurrencies out there, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, just to name a few, each having its own unique features and characteristics. I can't tell you if it's a good time to buy or to sell, but one thing I can say for sure is that Bitcoin and its technology has changed the world of digital finance forever.
The world is changing.
Thanks for watching, and remember, if you don't know what time it is, it's time to improve. See you next time.